Ambassador to the UN, Michael Waltz, is with us. I am not a big supporter of globalist organizations, with all due respect to the great job you're doing. I'm just not. We pay all this money for the UN, and they put countries like, Iran on human rights commissions. They have been historically anti-American, anti-Semitic. I think its era of usefulness is long since passed. However, will they be helpful here? I tend to doubt it.
Well, Sean, that's why, exactly why, with President Trump's leadership, we forced the UN to take its first budget cut in its entire history. They're cutting 3,000 headquarters bureaucrats, 25% of their peacekeepers. We're slashing it down to size. I was just with the Doge team today, but it's also one of those things, if we didn't invent it, China, Russia, and 192 other countries would without us. So here's what we're doing and what Secretary Rubio was talking about. First, President Trump has set the stage. He brilliantly flipped the script, put the blockade in place, the blockade on the blockade. Then with Project Freedom, we were breaking the blockade. And lo and behold, you've seen Iran now truly desperate for a deal. Their currency is tanking. Their foreign reserve are tanking, and they're out of them. They can't have storage anymore. Not only are we blocking anything leaving with our great U.S. Navy, we're blocking the empties from coming in where the storage would go. And now they can't make payroll. They literally can't pay their military. They can't pay their government. They're absolutely desperate for a deal. I won't get ahead of what's happening with our negotiators. And as Secretary Rubio said, all we're asking is for the UN to do what it did last month when 136 nations condemned Iran for attacking civilian infrastructure, ports, airports, resorts, and everything else. They've been firing in all directions. Now we're pointing out that no matter how you feel about a conflict, you can't respond by throwing sea mines into international waterways and by trying to raise revenue by tolling international civilian shipping. And if they can't come together to do that, as Secretary Rubio said, I don't know what it's good for. And it's not necessarily just the UN. It's China, Russia, and others. It's in their interest to say, no matter where the conflict is, Straits of Gibraltar, Straits of Malacca, you can't respond by punishing the rest of the world because, in this case, Iran wants a nuclear program.
Well, maybe when the president visits President Xi in China next week, he can offer the UN to move there, and they can fund the UN. Although I wouldn't wish that on you, because that would mean maybe an occasional trip to China.
Yeah.
I don't blame you at all.
No. You know, let's keep it. President Trump's a New Yorker. He wants it right here. But we're slashing it down to size, and we're getting it back to basics. Prevent wars. Keep the peace. Stop trying to be everything to everybody. You don't need 7 agencies focused on climate and gender and all of this other nonsense. It has a purpose and a role, and we're going to get it, as President Trump said, back to realizing its potential. He won't always be around, Sean, to cut all of these peace deals, whether it's Azerbaijan and Armenia or Cambodia and Thailand. You need UN with some leadership that can go out and solve these problems. We won't always have President Trump, a president for peace, leading the charge.
And you can always count on the UN to put the countries with the worst human rights abuses on the Human Rights Commission.
It's despicable.
Can't make that up.
Yeah, well, that's why we defunded it, and that's why we're not participating in it anymore. You're right. It's totally despicable. It's ridiculous. There's parts of it we've just walked away from, parts of it where we're trying to get it back to basics. And let's keep the peace and end wars. That's what it was originally invented for after World War II.
All right, Ambassador Waltz, thank you. All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.